Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased technical analysis. Guys, remember Uncle Charles does not do predictions. I just identify the trade setups for us to trade. Okay, I chart so that I can react to the price action, not so that I can predict and forecast. Alright? So it's unbiased technical analysis. That means if it's showing bearish, I'm going to report bearish. If it's showing bullish, I'm going to report bullish. However, I will talk about both scenarios, the bull scenario and the bearish scenario, so that we can be prepared for for whatever happens. Okay, as day traders, and as swing traders as well, we want to be nimble. Okay, we want to be ready for anything, be prepared. Like yesterday, well, we had the false breakdown setup where SPY recaptured a multi-year trend line. Okay, that's usually bullish, guys. However, I also mentioned below 369 I'm bearish, but I'm only bullish if 369 if the price is above 369, meaning above 369 the false, the recapture would have held. But because it didn't hold, I mentioned that I'll be bearish because the false breakdown didn't hold. It didn't hold, and it ended up becoming a false breakout or a false recapture, which is also bearish. So from one setup to the next, to me, they're just trading opportunities, that gives us a probability, and I try to look for trades with higher probabilities, short the breakdowns of support, short false breakouts, long clearing of resistance, long false breakdowns. Are they 100%? No. Technical analysis is not a crystal ball. It's for us to identify trade setups and identify our risks. So we know when to get out, we know when to get in, and this helps us to be consistent. Okay, better than trading based on rumors and gut feelings. So, so I said below 369, it would be a false recapture or a false breakout. And it worked out very well. We look at the 15-minute chart. You can see here in the morning it gapped down and it continued downward more, during the trading hours. Okay, GDP came out higher than expected. I think it came out about 9.1%. They expected 8.8, something like that. Jobless came out less than expected, 193K. They was expecting 215K. None of that was good for inflation. So we have some catalysts for this down move. All right, we opened around I had a level around 366 to 367 zone, which is where the SPY opened. You can see here at the open, it rejected hard up from that 367 level, broke down 366, and it led to a very nice move all the way down to 360.50-ish. Okay, gave us a dead cat bounce, had a level here around 364.5, rejected, took out that 363 level. Guys, I've been talking about that 363 level because of this chop range that we had from Friday, Monday, and then Tuesday. We ended Tuesday with a false breakdown of that chop range, which led to upside. And then we ended Wednesday with a false breakout, which led to some downside. Okay, so I'm hoping that if we can break 363, it'll actually hold. Or if we can break 371, it'll actually hold. But we got to see what happens tomorrow. We got PCE tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Will it be a catalyst to push the market up or down? All right. But whatever whatever PCE comes out as, gotta know the level, know the setups, and just trade it. Okay? So as of right now, SPY closed on the day below that 363 level. It's above it in aftermarket, but it closed officially on the day at 362.79. This makes 363 a resistant level now. Okay? Between 363, I got 364.5, and then the 366 to the 367 zone. Okay, I got a zone there, and if that clears, we can go back up and test the multi-year trend line again, which is now around 369.2-ish, because on the daily chart it slopes up as the day goes by. Okay, let me see exactly for tomorrow. Okay, so it will be 369.34. It's 0.3-ish. Needs to get above that and see if we can test that 361 again. All right, that's been the top of the chop range. All right, since last Friday. False breakout yesterday. So I can't get too bullish until we can get above 371. Until then, I'm still going to watch these levels that I got. And if we clear resistance, I'll look for calls. And if we break down on support, I'll look for puts. All right, so below 363, support is at 362, 360, and then that 358 level. All right, the 358 level is the 200-week moving average. Can that get tested? And if it get tested, can we get a bounce from there? Okay, go back to the daily chart though. There is a gap. Look to the left of the chart. There is a gap around here back on, that's November 23rd and November 24th. Okay, so there's a gap around 358.8-ish to 359.2-ish. So there's a gap down there. All right, let's see if it can get filled, because if it hits that 200-week moving average, it can definitely fill that gap. Okay, so all we got to do, watch resistant levels clear to trigger more upside. Okay, remember, I got above 363, I got 364.5, 366 to 367 zone, 369.3-ish, and then 371 above. Above 371, I may favor a relief rally. I'll be a little more bullish in the short term. Okay, as of right now, still looking bearish, guys. We still could be just building strength. Okay, for more downside, we'll see. You know, it looked like an inverse cup and handle right there in the intraday. Okay, triple Q, I mentioned only bullish above 276, below 276 I'm bearish, and it came down to touch the support of this channel. Okay, that support was around 268-ish. All right, got a bounce there. So, you know, if triple Q cannot clear that 276 level, hard for me to get bullish right now. So as long as below 276, I'm bear bias. There is some support, or in this case, resistant right now at 272. As long as 272 hold, we can possibly see more downside. Next support is at 266.8 to 267 zone. And if that fails, very bearish, you can see 260. All right. So above 276 bullish, as long as below, watch that 272, watch that 269 level. All right, still bearish below 276, guys. Tesla, very bearish. Big red candle right there. Okay, getting very close to this red trend line I got. It connects June 16th to July 5th low. Let's see if we can get that third test. Support for it tomorrow will be at 265. So big test for bulls, guys. Very big test for bulls. If you're a Tesla bull, you got to defend that level, or we're going to enter we're going to enter breakdown mode. Okay? So the big level that needs to recapture tomorrow, if you want to be bullish on Tesla, is at 273.5-ish. That can clear. 277 is back in play. And then see if we can touch 284 again. Okay? But as long as we're below, as long as we are below 273.5, I am bear bias. And I favor we test this trend line. All right, guys? So that's what I have for SPY, Triple Q, and Tesla. We're going to end this with option flow. And look at that. Big money still betting to the downside. This is massive. Over 4 million in premium. Over 10,000 in size. Strike price 346, guys. These big money people are very confident. Expiration date October 21st. So they still got time. But they're very confident. They're betting that much money. Betting to the downside. Look at that. Even more. Big size. Betting to the downside. 343. Okay, big money is still bearish, guys. Look at that. Wow. Over 9 million this one. Okay. So bearish. Smart money's bearish. Triple Q. Overall 83% in the puts. Yeah. Seeing some big size of puts. Over $1 million in premium. Yep. Bearish on that. Check out Tesla. Anything big on Tesla? Nothing too big. Nothing really sticks out. But 80% inputs for Tesla, mostly puts. All right, guys, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you want more content from Uncle Charters, please consider joining my Discord. I give you morning analysis, real-time analysis, aftermarket analysis, all that good stuff, plus bundle with some other resources that I use to help with my trades. But if you don't need all that, maybe you just want my morning analysis, maybe my aftermarket analysis on YouTube is not enough, maybe you need the morning one, consider joining my Substack, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.